So here I am with a book haul. I suppose you could call this my Christmas book haul because I'm going to show you the books that I got for Christmas, and also I'm very briefly going to go through the books that I got in my book vent calendar. I did open my bookish advent calendar in my vlogs, so I'm not going to talk about any of those books in any great length because I discussed them all in terms of what they're about and why I picked them up in my vlogs, so you can see my reasons and things for that there. This isn't going to be in the order that I opened them either. I've literally just piled them up next to me and I'm going to take you through them very, very quickly. So first of all, we have the Ixia series by Sarah J. Maas. So A Court of Thorns and Roses, A Court of Mist and Fury, and A Court of Wings and Ruin, all in this lovely box set. Then we have Dracula by Bram Stoker, Spinning Silver by Naomi Novik, The Dreadful Tale of Prosper Redding by Alexandra Bracken, The Giver by Lewis Lowry, Pet Sematary by Stephen King, Mort by Terry Pratchett, The Afterlife of Holly Chase by Cynthia Hand, I Hear the Sunspot by Yuki Fumino, 'Twas the Night Shift Before Christmas by Adam Kay, Remembrance by Meg Cabot, The Tea Dragon Festival by Katie O'Neill, Gardens of the Moon by Stephen Erickson, Crown of Feathers by Nikki Palpretto, Love and Gelato by Jenna Evans Welch, Warcross by Marie Lu, The Seven Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle by Stuart Turton, Furthermore by Tahira Murphy, Temeraire by Naomi Novik, The Thief by Megan Wallen Turner, Keeper of the Lost Cities by Shannon Messenger, We Are Okay by Nina LaCour, Raw by Cora Cormack, The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson, and finally The Demon King by Cinder Williams Chimer. So those are all of the books from my book vent calendar, and I'm now going to move on to the books that I was gifted for Christmas by other people. So first up we have the Mistborn First Era trilogy by Brandon Sanderson in this lovely boxed set. So The Final Empire, The Well of Ascension, and The Hero of Ages, all of which I have read twice, but I've never owned physical copies of. I read them originally on ebook and then reread them on audio, but I really wanted to have physical copies for my collection. And then I also got book 1 from the Mistborn Second Era book, so book 4 in the Mistborn series, The Alloy of Law, which I have not yet read, so I'm really looking forward to getting to this. This is an epic fantasy series that I have discussed many times on this channel, so I'm not going to bore you with that here. Just know that it's my favourite magic system and it's got one of my favourite characters ever in it, and I really enjoy this series, and I'm super happy to have these to add to my collection. Speaking of series that I love and have read and reread many times, you will begin to sense a theme with the books that I received for Christmas this year. We have the 6 books in the Chronicles of Ixia series, so from the Study series and the Shadow series. I don't have the Glass trilogy, which comes in the middle of these, but I did receive some money for Christmas, both in the cash form and also in an Amazon gift voucher, so I will probably pick up the Glass trilogy to go in here as well, but this is in a nice boxed set too. And we have Poison Study, Magic Study and Fire Study, which are the first 3 books, and then Shadow Study, Night Study and Dawn Study in the final trilogy. So this series works as first trilogy is the Study trilogy, then you have the Glass trilogy, which isn't in here, and then you have the Shadow trilogy, which is the final 3 in here. And I've never owned physical copies of these, I always just read them as ebooks, but I'm super glad to have these to add to my collection. I have reread these many times, and it's possibly my favourite series ever. It's definitely one of them. It's very difficult to choose a favourite series, but this one is more, it's not epic fantasy, it's high fantasy, maybe sort of medium fantasy, which isn't a thing. I'm going to put these down because they're heavy. So in the first book we follow a character named Yelena, who is in prison, essentially on death row, and she is taken to the commander's right-hand man, the commander being the person in charge of the country of Ixia, or the land of Ixia, and she believes that she is being taken finally to be executed, but she's actually offered an opportunity to either be executed or to become the commander's food taster to ensure that he is not poisoned, and she has to choose between those two potential fates. And there's a lot of mystery about Yelena's background. It's also one of my favourite ships is in this series. There are some absolutely fantastic friendships in this series. There's not a huge amount of magic. That's where it sort of doesn't quite meet the high fantasy threshold, because the magic system in this series is very, very soft, but I still really enjoy it, even though I usually prefer a hard magic system with tons of rules for me to learn. This doesn't have that, but the characters really carry it for me, and the series plot is just great. Reread it multiple times. I've already said that quite a few times, but in case you couldn't tell, I really, really love this series, and I'm super happy to have these, and I will probably be physically rereading them very, very soon. And then the theme continues with these next 3 books, which are also books that I have read before and that you may also be familiar with. So we have Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, and Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. And these are the stunning illustrated editions by Jim Kay, and they are really just absolutely stunning. I've been wanting to get these for quite some time, and I do plan to reread the series starting with these 3 illustrated editions. So I really, really love these. I might also use some of the gift card or money that I got for Christmas to get book 4 as well, or I might just leave that and let people get that for me as gifts or something for my birthday, which is in March. So don't know, but really excited to have these. I'm especially excited to have The Prisoner of Azkaban because it is my favourite book in the whole of the Harry Potter series, which I'm not going to tell you what Harry Potter is about because everybody knows at this point. It's a international sensation, isn't it? So I'm really excited to have these, and I'm probably going to move my Harry Potter collection from the living room into my reading room so that I can have these and my Harry Potter books and all of my Harry Potter memorabilia all in one place, just because these are going to be too tall to fit on the shelves that I have in there, but they will fit on the shelves that I have in here. So I think that I will make up a little Harry Potter shelf. I also have my Brandon Sanderson shelf over there too, so I will have to rework that a little bit to fit the Mistborn books on. But I'm really excited about all the books that I received for Christmas and the books that I bought myself for my book event calendar. I have quite a lot of reading material to see me through 2020 already, and we're not even there yet, so I am super, super excited. I am going to be doing a physical TBR video as well as my goals for 2020, but spoilers for that 2020 goals video, one of my goals is going to be to read the entirety of my physical TBR in 2020, which stands currently at 67 books, not including these books that I got for Christmas, but including the book event calendar. I'm not including the ones I got for Christmas because those will all be rereads apart from this one, so they are just in addition. So I think 67, 68 books in total on my shelves that I've never read before, and I want to get through all of those in 2020 if I can. So I am going to be doing a physical TBR video where I take you through all of those, but Did you get any books for Christmas? Are there any that you're super excited about? Did you potentially get some gift cards for Christmas too? And if you did, what are you planning to purchase with them? Bookish wise, I mean, or even not bookish wise. I'm just a nosy person. But that's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and want to see more like this from me, then do think about hitting that subscribe button, and I hope to see you here again soon. Thanks. Bye.